Go about the ship, talking to people. Oh yeah, I said. Hold on. Nice. Hmm. To go with weapon damage. I want to go with capacity, I really do, but I need weapon damage. Right, I said I would listen to more codex entries.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
Okay.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation. Cerberus built the Normandy SR.
No, we'll just ignore that.
The Reaper called Harbinger is believed to be the oldest and largest in the Reaper Armada. From the reaches of dark space, Harbinger managed to control the Collectors, a race of human-sized insectoid bipeds, as it sent them on a campaign to kill and gather humans from vulnerable colonies. The Collectors became a terrifying force in the galaxy, responsible for the murder of hundreds of thousands. Surviving colonists have described the tone of Harbinger's threats heard through the Collectors as they attacked as visceral and terrifying. Alliance intelligence has tentatively identified Harbinger as one of the Reapers leading the attack on Earth. A myth common to several cultures in the galaxy, Reapers were once imagined as space monsters that consumed entire stars. Archaeologists who searched for the sources of such myths found little besides the themes of all-consuming devils that are common to primitive cultures. Although accurate information about the Reapers remains scarce, the galaxy now knows that the Reapers are not a myth. They are a real and devastating threat. Sovereign was the first Reaper encountered by the modern Citadel races. Military leaders initially assumed that Sovereign was a Geth or Prothean flagship commanded by Saren Arterius, a rogue Spectre. The truth was far more alarming. The massive ship was itself intelligent, and Saren proved to be under its control. The attacks by Sovereign against Eden Prime and the Citadel removed any uncertainty about the Reaper's technological superiority. Sovereign's formidable shielding and firepower allowed it to hold off the combined fleets of the Citadel, and its mass effect fields proved powerful enough to let the enormous vessel land on a planet's surface. Sovereign's mission, to open a mass relay that would transport the other Reapers from dark space, proved its undoing. During the Battle of the Citadel, Sovereign linked its consciousness to Saren's. When Saren's death corrupted the signal and shut down Sovereign's shields, Sovereign's destruction soon followed.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that for now.
Have you seen our newest crew member?
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automat on cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now.
Let me know when we do.
Occasionally you can talk to her and you can get extra war assets from her. Oh yeah, something to keep in mind is sometimes your squad mates will move about the ship.
Everything is in order. Everything is in order.
So you can see them wandering about from time to time.
Hey again. What's up?
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines. Was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot. Tough.
Right. I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
For male shepherds, he calls them loco. I think it's pretty obvious what loco means. Okay, I didn't miss anything. I'll pop up to the crew deck for a minute. Okay, pretty sure I picked up some intel while I was doing search and rescue.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in...
Yes, I want ammo capacity. And, you know, nothing wrong with a store
Data
discount.
recovered, Commander.
Okay. Ah, cool. Yeah, that's something you can do to the monitors.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us. It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Thanks, specialist.
Those poor colonists on Eden Prime. First the Geth attack, now Cerberus. For what it's worth,
Our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program. It was apparently designed for servant races being inducted into the Empire. Charming cultural clue. Commander?
See the Citadel when we were there on leave? You'd never know there was a war on.
They'll know soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
I'm pretty sure those two were actually guarding Joker when the whole thing with the Reapers kind of happened. Okay. Cruiser Shanghai. The Exploration Flotilla, which apparently had some controversy. Alright, good, we found all 3 bits of intel.
Commander?
Okay, we'll just talk to Joker quickly and then we'll head to the Citadel for refueling.
So a Prothean? A real live Prothean? Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
I wouldn't mind some watching her bounce.
Commander?
There we go. No, I don't want to watch the ad. Okay. Just want that out of the way. Alright. Quick check on our... Yeah, we don't have enough fuel. So we're going to do the smart thing and go refuel. Now, if we want to pay to refuel, we can go to here. I don't want to pay to refuel, so we're going here. And we can't go to Beckenstein. Alright.
We are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, you can get transportation to other parts of the Citadel. We're just here to refuel, so... It's just a simple matter of docking here and then leaving.
Listen, honey, please. This is how it has to be. Everyone's going through this.
I know, and I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just so damn inconvenient. It's like we're pre-space flight all of a sudden.
Pretty much. You should see what they've got us using for heavy munitions. It's all mass-produced LCOS Combine crap.
Wait, munitions? Explosive munitions? I thought you weren't going to be on the front lines.
Not in hot combat zones, no, of course not. But sometimes, they need us to breach enemy fortifications.
Goddess, you said you were just going to be building emergency outposts.
Alright. Got my controller with me. Alright, what we're missing is an Alliance Spec Ops team. We're also missing some wreckage. So I've got the Shanghai, got the Exploration Flotilla, and I've got the remains of the Destroyer. There was absolutely no reason for me to do that, I just felt like doing it. Units. Alright, I guess we'll go take a quick... No, actually no, we're going up here. We got a side mission to do. Which means I'm going to be taking a quick... Let's see if there's anything up here.
Something.
Okay, the good news is we don't have to worry about Reapers in this system. At least for now. Oh. Never mind, we do have to worry. Nothing at Darwin. Okay, it's the chorus we don't have to worry about anything.
Signal confirmed.
We won't have Javik until we've finished Priority Paladin. That's when we can actually bring him on our team. But I prefer to do this mission just as early as I can. Yeah, that's the particle rifle. Particle rifle is a decent weapon from what I've been told, but I've never actually used it myself.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
On my way. Huh. Will only lead to metagel advances for Hanar. Only Cerberus would call that a failure.
Yeah, that's one of the side quests we've now just picked up. I have no idea when it will come in useful. Now, I believe there is a sniper rifle mod somewhere around here. Yes, the enhanced scope. Something that actually will prove useful. Fairly useful.
Well, that's weird looking. Guess we found it.
Got the sample.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
Okay, to deal with that Medi-Gel one, we need to complete priority Palaven. Alright.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
Wait, I did upgrade the... Yes, I did.
It appears to be Reaper tech, but the signature's new to me.
Cortez, second sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Pad got hot. Had to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Nothing like having your back to the wall.
Never said it would.
Try doing this on Insanity.
Easy.
I have! In fact, if I recall correctly, I still have an Insanity playthrough going on my PlayStation. I actually really should go back and try and finish that Insanity playthrough.
stay focused. This isn't over yet.
I can do this all day.
The hell? The only thing I will say is I'm actually kind of excited for The Expanse Osiris Reborn. Because from what little I've seen, even though it's based around the continuity of The Expanse...
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
Engaging multiple targets. Time for some
Lieutenant!
Last stand, Commander?
Just stay focused and keep at it.
Alright, as I was saying, even though it's based around the continuity of The Expanse, the gameplay for it, what little Owlcat have shown, gives me very heavy Mass Effect vibes. Oh, waha! Hold on. Damn it. Stay still, damn it. Oh, cool, I can kill stasis enemies. I might actually use that ability then. Come on. There we go!
Cortez, do you copy?
I hope he's still alive.
He'll make it. Just keep this landing pad clear. We're ready for extraction as soon as you can get here. We're at the extraction point, ready for pick up.
Almost there.
Oh, hi.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Nice. Spec Ops Delta. So they've got a few N5 and N6s in their ranks. And I'm betting some of those N6s are going to be N7s by the end of this conflict. And we got Javelins. Nice.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. Each Asari can attune her nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors. The second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians, are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they're letting on. Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other 2 races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the 2 species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes.